And now it's time for Liberty Middle School's News Force One.
I got the eye of the tiger, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me
Hey Liberty, I'm Jillian.
And I'm Dax.
And this is News
Force One.
So did you get your yearbook yet?
No, I don't want to know how bad my picture is.
If you would have told me that earlier, I could have avoided seeing this horror.
Oh well.
Yeah, can we just move on?
Yeah, sure. Actually, we can't move on.
Why?
Because Devin is doing an end of the year picture review.
What a great way to remember this year. I just hope there aren't any bad pictures of me.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head? This is where I grew up. I think the president who fixed it up. I never knew we ever went without. The second floor is hot for sneaking out. And this is where I went to school. Most of the time had better things to do. Criminal record says I've broken twice. I must have done it half a dozen times. I wonder if it's too late. Should I go back and try to graduate? Life's better now than it was back then. If I was them, I wouldn't let me in. Oh God, every memory of looking out the back door. I have the photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out the front door. I found the photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Remember the old arcade? Blew every dollar that we ever made. The cops seen us hanging out. They say somebody went and burned it down. We used to listen to the radio and sing along with every song we know. We said someday we'd find out how it feels to sing to more than just a steering wheel. Kim's the first girl I kissed. I was so nervous that I nearly missed. She's had a couple of kids since then. I haven't seen her since God knows when. Oh God. Every memory of looking out the back door. I have the photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out the front door. I found the photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say it, time to say it. this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Every time I do it makes me.
Phew, I'm saved.
You know, the more we talk about your picture, the more our audience is going to want to see it in their yearbooks.
Don't you dare, Liberty.
While we're talking about yearbooks, you know how some people say have a great summer when they sign your yearbook?
Yeah? Where's this going?
We can actually see what some Liberty students are going to do to have a really good summer this year.
Let me guess. Student interview.
Yup. How'd you know?
I can read minds.
Alright, what am I thinking of?
Jordan's.
Are you a wizard?
No, I'm Harry Potter's sister.
So you're a wizard?
Sure, let's just go with that. Wait, we need to send it to the next person.
Alright, let me do it. Savannah with a student interview. Expelliarmus!
School is coming to an end, and I know that a lot of kids are excited for what they have planned during the summer. I know for me, I'll be doing a bunch of band and softball in Florida. I'm Savannah, and I'm here to talk about summer break with a few of Liberty students.
My plans for the summer are volleyball and going on vacation.
My plans for the summer is to go to many places, like I'm going to Virginia for half the summer, and I'm going fishing for the rest.
Oh, my favorite things to do for the summer will be to play video games and to hang out with my little sister Emma.
My plans are to go to Punta Cana in the Caribbean or Dominican Republic.
My plans for the summer are probably to hang out with friends and stay inside and watch TV.
My favorite part about the whole school year is when it's going to end.
My favorite part of the school year was going to the 7th grade field trip, the wastewater treatment plant.
Oh, making new friends and meeting lots of new making lots of new friends and meeting lots of new teachers.
My favorite part of the whole school year is probably track.
Spring break.
My least favorite part about the school year was all the testing.
Park testing.
My least favorite part about the school year, well, just all the bad times, like messing up my notes in music class or something like that.
My least favorite part was going on that sewage plant thing.
On the average day, I'll probably be playing volleyball.
Playing video games and hanging out with my little sister and my cousin Logan.
I'm probably gonna just sit around and play on my PC.
Watching a lot of Netflix.
What I'm most looking forward to is volleyball and Florida.
Not going to school and just laying around and eating.
Sleeping a lot.
I'm ready for a break, and I can tell the school is too. Everyone has worked hard all school year and put an effort to keep their grades up. Good job, Liberty. Have a great summer. I'm Savannah. Now back to the studio.
I might take some of their ideas so I don't just sit around and reading books. Jillian?
Just hold on. I gotta find a good place to stop.
Well, since when have you been into books?
Since I found a good one. There, that's a good place.
Finally, Jillian has joined us again.
At least I don't think my partner is a wizard.
Fine. But how did you read my mind?
Please, everyone who knows you can tell you're always thinking of shoes.
Alright, well, you got me there. Why were you reading?
I told you I found a good book.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was daydreaming about...
Shoes.
Yeah.
We really gotta move on. Here's Brianna with this year's top 5 books.
Hey guys, it's Brianna here, and I will be talking about the top 5 books of this year. So don't fall asleep on me now, it's not as boring as you think. Number 1 is The Girl on the Train. It had come out on January 13th, 2015, and was rated 3.89 out of 5 stars. It's about a girl named Rachel who sees people with a perfect life and seems to remember the life she just lost when the book is described as a book to forever change the way you look at other people's lives. A suspenseful thriller filled with a complex plot, shocking twists at every turn, and an ending that will both stun and leave the reader wanting more. Suspense, intrigue, drama, murder, all tangled together into one giant knot that is begging to be unraveled, says Paula Hawkins. The author intended for this book to be for young adults, which is 13 and older. Next, number 2 is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, which is about a girl named Mare who quickly discovers that despite her red blood, she finds the power of her own. It was released January 10th, 2015, and was rated 4.15 out of stars. Critics say it is a sweeping tale and will have the reader amazed and so drawn into the book. The author intended for teens. Number 3 is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven, which is about a boy named Theodore Finch who is fascinated by death and thinks of ways to kill himself, but just a little good thing stops him from doing it. Also, it was rated 4.22 out of 5 stars and came out on January 6, 2015. Critics were saying it is a heartbreaking love story about 2 funny, fragile, and wildly damaged high school kids named Violet and Finch. It's worth reading. Niven is a skillful storyteller who never patronizes her characters or her audience, says Entertainment Weekly. Jennifer had put this book to an age group of 14 to 17-year-olds in the 9th grade to read. She made this book so young adults 14 and up could read this book. Number 4 is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. This book was made for young adults to read only. It's about a woman named Vianne Marek, who says goodbye to her husband, who is fighting against the Nazis in war, and she keeps telling him that she doesn't believe they will invade France, and she doesn't want him to go. This book came out on February 3rd, 2015. Finally, of them all, number 5 is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, which is about a girl named Ferrer who killed a wolf in the woods one minute, and the next a monstrous beast was dragging her into a mysterious land where she knows nothing about it. This book was published May 5th of this year. It was rated as 4.36 stars out of 5. Critics were saying it is perfect for fans of Kristen Cashore and George R. Martin. This first book in an action-packed new series is impossible to put down, says Sarah J. Maas. This book has an age range of 14 to 17 years of age. Well, this is all I have for you today. I'm Brianna. Now back to the studio with Jillian and Alex.
I've never really been into words on pages.
I think all of your teachers know that.
Well, here's a shout out to all you teachers that put up with me for the last 3 years.
Finally. They'll need to hear that before the year ends. You heard it right, Liberty. Dax actually does have a soul.
A little bit.
Thanks for ruining the moment, Dax.
My pleasure.
Dax is his name, ruining moments is his game.
Anyway, I feel like watching a movie right now.
Funny, because I think I have some good ones.
Really?
Well, I don't have any, but Alex does.
Well, then let's go to Alex with this year's top 5 movies.
A lot of movie stuff came out in the past couple months, some better than others. I'm Alex, here to talk to you about this year's top 5 movies. Now, there were many great movies, but only the best of the best could make this list. Maybe one of your favorite movies made the list. Let's just get started. First off, at number 5 is part of the Hunger Games series. It is Mockingjay Part 1, rated PG-13. It has a star rating of 6.8 out of 10. It came out in theaters on November 10th and came out on DVD on March 6th. The movie is about Katniss, played by Jennifer Lawrence, going against the Capitol. She is part of the rebellion. The movie has so much action for you all to see. Critics are saying Katniss will leave you hungry for more, as said by Robbie Collin. Coming in at 4 is The Maze Runner, rated PG-13. It has a star rating of 6.9 out of 10. This movie came out in 2014. It hit theaters on September 19th. It came out on DVD on December 16th. If you are a fan of The Hunger Games, then this movie is for you. The movie is starring Dylan O'Brien as Thomas, the main character. It is about people who are sent to an area with a wall surrounding it. There is an opening, but make it back by dark or you're a goner. They tried to make it out of it, but out of the maze. Critics say it stands out from other movies. Next in at 3 is Pitch Perfect 2 with a rating of PG-13. This movie has a rating of 7.3 stars out of 10. Its theater release date was May 15th. It is planned to come out on DVD in September of this year, but the date is not officially decided. This movie takes place 3 years after the first. It stars Anna Kendrick as Bella, Rebel Wilson as Fat Amy, and Brittany Snow as Chloe. One mistake ruined the singing group, and they are trying to make it to World Acapella Finals, what no American team has done. Critics are saying the sequel is goofier than the first. Number 2 is American Sniper rated R. It has a star rating of 7.4 out of 10. It was released to theaters on November 11th, 2014. It was released on DVD on May 19th of this year. This movie was based on a true story. The movie is about a Navy SEAL, Chris Kyle, played by Bradley Cooper, being sent to Iraq to fight for his country. But along the way, he runs into many problems. Critics say the movie is powerful and intense. Lastly, at number 1 is Furious 7, part of the Fast and Furious series, rated at PG-13. It has a star rating of 7.7 stars out of 10. It was released to theaters on April 3rd of this year. The DVD release date has not been officially decided, but it is said to come out around August and September. This movie was about how Dominic Toretto, played by Vin Diesel, goes about living a normal life until Deckard Shaw, played by Jason Statham, shows up. Watch the movie for more information. Critics are saying it is entertaining and action-packed. Well, that's all of it. I'm Alex, now back to the studio.
Well, this is a sad moment.
Really, why?
Are you kidding me? This is our last ending.
Oh, we should dedicate it to someone.
Good idea. You too.
Mrs. Wiseman.
Even better. Please don't go back to that.
My bad.
But before we do the dedication, there are a couple of announcements.
Of course.
Oh, stop. But really, I think you would at least know one announcement.
Oh, yeah. The 8th grade recognition will be June 2nd at 6 o'clock at night.
Aren't you forgetting something?
The 8th grade celebration will be on June 3rd from 10:30 to 12:30, and then ending with a regular clap-out.
I thought you actually forgot for a second.
No, because you'll have to clap me out.
Is that what you're looking forward to?
No, but guess what?
What?
There are only 3 more days of school left. In the last 2 days, we have 2-hour early dismissal.
Why?
Well, they're makeup days, so we only need to be in school for 5 hours.
Awesome.
Okay, back to the dedication. Me and the entire media class would like to dedicate our last show to the person that made this all possible, Mrs. Wiseman. So shout out to her.
Okay. I think I'm ready to end this. I'm Jillian.
I'm Dax.
Have a great summer, Liberty. Keep making news.
Out for